Hey, it's Ed here, and today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Nifty with Elliott Wave Theory. Let's start with the more macro picture here, as we haven't covered this asset for quite some time. The idea was that we had a primary 1 here and a potential primary wave 2 already complete at the lows of June 2022. That was a possibility here. There was also another possibility where the wave 2 is not done, and this structure here was just the first structure of wave wave 2 here, and then we would be putting up some kind of ABC structure here before we are creating this flat structure here for that wave 2. So both of those are still on the table. Let's zoom in now and check what has been happening. So the idea was that we either was creating a three-way structure here as an ABC, or we're creating a wave 1, 2 here. With the wave 1, 2, the idea was that we were creating again a third wave up in here. At the moment, that does not really seem too likely. If we still want to be more bullish, this would be most likely a 1-2, 1-2 setup, because again, I don't think we might not be reaching that 19.83k here, which would be the 1-to-1 target for this ABC. If we want to be going for that third wave instead, where this would be a primary, we would need a very large extension here on that third wave already, and I don't think that is that likely, as we already have an extension here on third. So that's that. Both scenarios still open though. So idea here on that last leg, or this last leg here from the lows of September, was that we had a potential wave 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, nested 1-2s of all the way from intermediate to minuet count here, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and now we would be again creating a potential 3 here, and had potentially bottomed in that third wave. Now, if we are looking at in smaller time frame, again looking at that 4, we had a gap here just below the 18.56k, where we had a potential gap fill to come, and that definitely happened. In here we had a potential 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5 in the third, fourth a ending diagonal here for that fifth, and then we would be looking for this as an ABC. It is very small in comparison, however we do get that to the 38.2 retracement, so that is all fine. Then we would be looking this as a potential either we have this as a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, so creating a in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so a 5-way structure here into that wave C end. We did not hit the 1-to-1 here on log scale, or not in arithmetic either, so again but we did hit the 0.618, which I hold as a minimum. From there on out, we had somewhat of an impulsive looking structure here, not really looking too good on the subway structures, but I do feel like we are still needing at least one more partner leg here to create an ABC. So that is going to be depending on that is going to be creating this structure of wave 4 complete, or we are still going to be creating another leg downwards for that wave 4. I do think that wave 4 can come all the way down here at the 18.19k, because again that is the 38.2 retracement of that third wave, and that also has the previous wave 4 lows here in place, so that is definitely one target. Generally, if we go below that, we are starting to lose a bit of confidence and lose a bit of probabilities for this count, but again we can talk about those later. Idea would be that we would have this as three-way structure, then a connector wave here to connect this structure downwards again more, and that would probably depending, of course. Let's take a look at what we have here. We are getting to the 1-to-1 around here at 18.719. we would be looking at something like this, and again look at that confluence here. 1-to-1 would be right around the 38.2, so there is definitely a possibility where we would be looking for more downside before up again. However, again, this is definitely a long possibility here. If we come down a bit here tomorrow morning, I'm going to be setting limit orders here against this low, and looking for this structure to be playing out at least that 1-to-1. Of course, we can get to the 0.618 as well, but I'm not quite sure if I want to be taking profits there. If we are going to be getting that at least 50% retracement here, I think I'm going to get in, and then doing something like this would be the best. Generally, when this first structure is this impulsive and we are targeting the 1-to-1, the next structure or the C wave is not as impulsive as this one, so this would be taking a bit more time, so this could be playing out tomorrow morning. But that is the plan for Nifty, and then after here I'm going to be taking out around the half of my position out and getting my stop loss back to break even, so at least I've taken profits here. Of course it could go up and this would turn out to be that wave 4 end, and then I would be just riding up higher. Of course that would be the best scenario. If this turns into that 1.618 and then back into hit these highs, then we could be looking for that either short or just wait until we get a retracement here and then look for another high price here. This is again one of the scenarios where this whole thing could still be part of this wave 4 here if this turns out to be more of a WXY scenario where this is going to be wasting more time. But again, that is going to give us another long opportunity here. Also, of course, you could be catching this short if we are getting that 5-way structure and getting this divergence between the 3rd and 5th here, and then looking for lower prices. But again, this would be against the trend basically, so you wouldn't spend, or at least I don't take the against trend trades with a full position. But that is again depending on your risk management and position sizing for sure. But those are the ideas for Nifty that I'm going to be looking forward in the coming days. If you made it this far into the video, again, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video. Bye bye.